Hi and welcome to another gaming video. And in today's video I want to talk about collecting games for systems that you don't own. And in particular I'm talking about FIFA because if you've watched my other videos or seen my channel, you'll know that I like to have a copy of FIFA for every console that I own. Not that I'm a big football fan, nor am I a big FIFA fan, but FIFA is always the cheapest game you can get for a system. So it's handy to have. And I was looking through my collection of consoles and my collection of games, and I realised I don't have FIFA for the PS2. And I went out about a week ago to try and find it. Couldn't. No charity shops, no local game shops. So went into CEX and lo and behold, I got it. So now I have FIFA for the PlayStation 2 for a whopping 50 pence. Well, every console that I've got that had FIFA for it, I've got, and including some consoles that I've gotten rid of. I've kept hold of FIFA, so I've got copies of FIFA for the DS, for the 3DS, for the PS Vita, for the Super Nintendo. There were copies for the Xbox One and PS4 floating around my house, and the Wii. So those are consoles that I've got copies of FIFA for, and now the PS2. And it got me thinking, maybe I should just collect FIFA for every console that it was available on. So while I was in my local CEX, I had a look around. I set myself a limit because you can get some very expensive copies of FIFA, and if I'm collecting them, I want to do this on a super budget. So no more than £3. That was my limit. I did quite well. So I got FIFA 15 for the Xbox 360 for a massive £1.50. I then also bought myself a copy of FIFA for the Xbox One because whatever copies in my house it belongs to someone else. So that's FIFA 15 for the Xbox One for 50 pence. Same with the PlayStation. There is a copy of FIFA, but it belonged to someone else. So this is FIFA 18 for the PS4. That is £1. And then I picked up FIFA 13 for the Wii U for £1.50. So looking through, let's have a look. Let's look through the range of consoles. So if we go down the Microsoft route, I've got it for the 360 and the One, so I just need to find a copy for the original Xbox. If we go down the PlayStation route, I need to find it for the PlayStation 1. I've got PS2. I need to find it for the PlayStation 3, and then I've got it also for the 4. Nintendo, right, I have got it for the DS and the 3DS, so I could do with finding some FIFA for the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. Home console wise, I've got it for the Super Nintendo. Don't think it was released any earlier than the Super Nintendo, but going forward, I don't have it on the N64 or the GameCube. I do have it on the Wii and the Wii U, and I got it on the Switch as well. And if we go down the Sega route, don't think it was on the Master System, but I'm pretty sure Mega Drive, Saturn, no FIFA on the Dreamcast, and that is about it. Possibly Game Gear. And in Sony portable world, there's multiple versions on the PSP, and I do have it on the Vita. So there are a few consoles that I still need to get a copy of FIFA for, but as I said, I've set myself a budget of about £3 or £4 because there are some systems that are super expensive, like the PS Vita. I already got FIFA for the PS Vita, but you're looking £5-6 just for FIFA on a Vita, and some of the older Nintendo consoles, they really held their price for a lot of games. But yeah, I was quite proud of my little stash. I think I paid probably about, well, I don't know, £1.50, £3, £4, a fiver for 5 games, and this is a nice chunk to add to my collection. And there you go. So there are a few more FIFA games that I want to collect. 4 consoles that I do not own and probably will never own, but it'd be nice to just to put them in a little collection of FIFA games. And it doesn't matter which version it is, because well, for the PlayStation 2 at least, I know there's probably about 6 or 7 versions of FIFA, and I just picked up whichever one was the cheapest. That's 07. The same with most of these, except the Wii U. I think they may have only got one version of FIFA, or one edition of FIFA, but the rest of these, and the ones on my shelf, they've all got multiple versions for the system, so I just picked up whichever version was the cheapest. So yeah, I'm going to be collecting FIFA for not only consoles that I own, which I already do, but now for consoles that I don't own, and set myself a budget. I will eventually pick them up for other systems. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.